What's up, guys? It's Justin with Sutherland's Lawn Care. This is probably going to be my first YouTube video, so let me get the sun in my face. Here we go. Yeah, it's probably going to be my first YouTube video. I run Sutherland's Lawn Care out here in Ohio. This is going to be my 2021 lawn care setup. Just a quick background, this is my second year doing this full-time. I'm also a full-time student at Ohio State, so I try to manage both as best I can, but I'm just going to show you guys the equipment that I've accumulated over the last 2 years, and I'll give you a little background on some of the equipment that I had and why I upgraded. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to start off with for the 2021 lawn care setup, Sutherland's Lawn Care, is the Echo SRM 225. I got this last year. I had I'll tell you about the bundle I got how I started my lawn care setup after this, but I had two Cub Cadet weed whackers, and they lasted maybe about a week. They weren't very good, and I was sick of them, so I went out and I bought this bad boy, and it's been great. Holds commercial grade string. It's lightweight. It's good on gas, and this thing has just been a gem for me. Yeah, so that's the weed whacker. We only got one of those. We're gonna hopefully in the next couple weeks buy another one. So we'll slide over here to the gas cans. All of these were hand-me-downs from family, so we just got a little 2-gallon gas can that has my 50-to-1. We have a little, I believe this is 2 gallons. I think so. That's my 40-to-1, and then this is my 5-gallon, and this is for the mowers. This is just regular gas. I got it labeled on the front, and I think on the side over here somewhere, or on the back, I got the 50-to-1 here. So yeah, that goes in the weed whacker and one of the blowers, and then that just goes in one of the blowers. So that's just like backup for my backup blower, which I'll get to right now. So don't really know the name of this. I got it as a gift. It's a Craftsman B210 2-cycle 25cc. I'm gonna be honest, this thing is not very good. It is a backup blower, so if the big one goes out, it's my backup blower. So I think it cost maybe around 50-60 bucks if I had to take a guess, and that was the first blower I had when I first started last year, and it got me through the first couple weeks when I needed it. So yeah, it wasn't too bad, but right now compared to this one, it's not very good. And even this one still needs an upgrade, but it's doing work for me right now. It's another Craftsman, but this is the backpack blower. Couldn't tell you the name. It's a 46cc though. Today I just got done mowing and I lost my air filter cap and my air filter, so that's not good. But yeah, this thing has been great for me. It doesn't have all the blowing power in the world, so I can't really do leaf cleanups very well with it, but for blowing grass off the sidewalk and off the streets, this thing is a gem. It's pretty lightweight, easy to start. It's good on gas. I can get through about 25 yards with it before it runs out of gas. And same with this. This gets through about 15 to 20 yards on gas before it runs out. And then while I'm over here, we'll talk about the string I got in here. It's in the truck. We'll get to the truck last. Oh, it's locked. So this is the string I run in my SRM 225. I have the Husqvarna Titanium Force. It's the 0.095 inch. This string's great. I usually put in about 12 feet of string into the SRM 225. Good golly, it's a mouthful. I usually put in about 12 feet, and it lasts about 25 yards worth of string before it runs out. So really solid line. That spool that I just showed you was about $50. And yeah, it's worth every penny. I've had it since last year, and it's not even halfway through. So all right, so now we're gonna get over to the big boys. We're gonna get over to things that are the money makers out here. Had a camera malfunction, sorry about that. But so we're gonna start off with the smaller mower, and then we'll jump over to the bigger mower. So I actually just bought this about 2 weeks ago. It's an Exmark Metro 36-inch. It's belt driven. It's not the Turf Tracer, so it is belt driven. It's not a hydro. But from what I've seen using it the last 2 weeks, this thing is great. Last week I just bought a Pro Sulky, this thing, and yeah, the amount of efficiency I have through fenced backyards compared to what I had last year which was a Toro Time Master, the 30-inch. The amount of the difference in efficiency is dramatic. Yards that took me 15 minutes to cut the backyard now take 6 minutes. So this thing is a gem, just like all the other ones. This thing is great. I'm loving this thing so far. Hopefully in a year or two I can upgrade to the Turf Tracer so I can have that ability to back up and not have to throw it in neutral and pull it back. So, but yeah, that's for smaller front yards. I use that for small front yards and fenced backyards. So that's my Exmark Metro. And then over to the big boy, I have a Gravely ZTX 52. Actually, before I get to that, this over here, I bought it with 212 hours on it, and so far I've put on about 10 hours. So through 10 hours, this thing has been great. So it has about 225 hours on it. Yeah, and it runs great. So back over to the Gravely. So I just added this last night, and it's a seat suspension because this is not a commercial mower. This is actually a residential mower. Last year I started off with a what was it, a Cub Cadet ZT or ZX, something like that, 50-inch cut, and that thing had about 4,000 hours, not even lying, about 4,000 hours on it, and it lasted, I think, the first month before I had put in over $500 trying to fix it up and make it work. And yeah, one day I went out to go mow and it just wouldn't start, so I went and parked it in the garage and went and bought this. That's all I could afford at the time, and this thing has been awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do a review on this, my 100-hour review, which right now I'm at, what does that say, 98? So yeah, maybe after one more day of cutting, you guys will be getting a video on this, the 100-hour review. But yeah, it didn't come with really any suspension in the seat. That's my one knock on it. I was really hurting my back, so just this week I went and bought a track seat suspension. So you just mount this to the bottom of the seat, and not strong enough, but yeah, it has suspension now when you hit bumps, so you get about 2-3 inches of suspension. But yeah, this thing's been awesome. It's a 52-inch cut. It real easy deck adjustment, the height adjustment. You just kick your foot out on that thing, twist this, and it's good to go. It goes from 4.5 inches all the way down to 1.5 inches, I believe. So yeah, this thing has been awesome for me. Both of these have so far. But yeah, so that's the equipment. So now we'll jump over to the trailer. So this is a 12x6 trailer. I bought it from a buddy who, here's the background. He sold me a truck, a trailer, a mower, 2 weed whackers, and a blower for a really good deal. I couldn't turn it down, and I told him I wanted to start a lawn care business, so he gave me the bundle. And this is the trailer he sold me. It's 12x6. It's got the walls because we do mulch, and this holds about 6 to 7 yards if I'm really pushing it, 6 to 7 yards of mulch. So yeah, that's the trailer. The gate is extremely heavy, so I had to jimmy up some garage door springs as gate assists because when I first started it was too heavy to lift and I didn't have any money. So I had enough money to go buy garage door springs, and that worked. I got new tires on these. Yeah, rocking good. Now over to the trimmer racks. I got these from Walmart.com, I believe. Again, when I bought them, I had no money. This is all I could afford at the time. These were about $60 off of Walmart, and so far they've been great. Comes with 3 keys, 3 locks. 2 of the keys are inside right now. And I only just keep 1 key out here because you don't need 3 keys. But yeah, hold in the whacker, and yeah, they're really good. So over to my pride and joy, my makeshift shovel holder and rake holder and everything. So my neighbor was throwing out a pallet and I needed a shovel holder. So I asked him, I was like, hey, can I take that pallet? And I took 2 wall screws or wall bolts, and I bolted it through the trailer, put a little piece of wood on top, drilled some holes. Let me jump up here. And yeah, it holds everything nice and good, and quick little DIY right there. So that's what it looks like on the front. Doesn't look super professional. I definitely need to get the real racks for it, but in the meantime, this is working out really well. But yeah, so that's the equipment, the trailer, the little accessories on it, and now we'll jump over to the other side and I'll show you the big old truck. So the truck that I had, let me flip this around, I hope I'm in view. So the truck that I had before was a 1999 Chevy Silverado. I just recently sold that because I also had a 2007 Ford Focus. I didn't feel like paying for gas in both of those. I was driving them both about the equal amount. So I sold the truck and I sold the car just yesterday, and I paid off this, which I bought from a family member, so he gave me a pretty good deal on it. But it's a 2011 Ford F-150. It's the EcoBoost. I mean, it's from a family member. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but this thing so far over the last couple weeks has been a beast. It pulls the trailer way easier than it did with the Silverado. It's got a nice bed in the back. Right now we just got some junk from today, a little bit of extra mulch and grass clippings, and yeah, a little bit of water. But yeah, the truck's been a gem. We also got our little magnet over here. I think I showed that at the beginning. So, but yeah, open this up, and in here we got a cooler that had water in it. We've already burned through that. So I got my book bag with my AirPods and keep my string in there. And then on the other side, in the back seat, we got a sweatshirt from yesterday. But we got our measure wheel from when we go and quote jobs. We have these, which these are actually amazing. You stick them on your hand, and they're hand rakes. So if we're scooping up leaves or stuff in tight areas that the rake can't really get to, these are awesome. We have a tow strap. We've got jumper cables just in case. We have, I don't know what this is actually. Oh, it's choke cleaner, just in case. We got some bungee cords. We got a ratchet strap. It's not tied up. We have a tow chain for when we're pulling out bushes and stuff. And I think that's it. That's in here. Just immediate stuff. Blades and belts and everything are all back at home in the garage. So, but yeah, that's the setup for 2021. Definitely gonna get some upgrades. Gonna buy another weed whacker. Might get a steel so I can get the adjustable head. So I can put the edger on it, or the tiller attachment for stuff when I'm planting grass and stuff. So, but for right now, this has been working out really well. The blower probably got a couple more weeks before that needs changed, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Gonna have to upgrade, probably get an Echo. Everyone's saying, or a Red Max. Don't know which ones. I'm still learning. It's only my second year, so. But yeah, this is what we're rocking with at the beginning of 2021, And that's all I got. So hopefully I'll be posting videos soon. I got a couple already recorded. I just got to chop them up and throw them together. I got some long grass mowing videos where those are just going to be raw, uncut, just long grass mowing, double cut, triple cuts, stuff that people like to see. So thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a like and subscribe, that'd be great. I'm starting off, so just trying to get up there. And yeah, so thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.